Hey guys, thanks for joining. It's just Senya, so I thought I'd do something a little different today, and I wanted to do a video post. It's something I've been wanting to do for a while now, and I finally have this beautiful day and opportunity to share with y'all. Today I want to talk about the importance of a morning routine. Morning ritual is what I really love to call it, or if you morning jump start, whatever it is, something that gets you up and going a little earlier than usual to just focus on yourself, to focus on what's going on right now, and regardless of what happened the night before, regardless of what is going to happen that day, it's something for yourself that you can value and you can almost control for most of the time. For me, it all starts with when you get up. I believe in getting up with the sun. It's something that I've practiced for a long time, and regardless of whether I do or don't, the morning ritual never changes. Well, of course it does, but I'll get into that after. You want to get up with the sun, and I say that because I believe in there's this energy, that the quietness and the calmness of when it's still dark, to once you get going, you wake up, you do what you need to do, and it's light out. And that's nature's way of telling you that this is what we do. We go with nature, and now more than ever with springtime and the summer coming, the days are longer, and the sun does get up a little earlier. I know I woke up at 6 o'clock and the sun was already there, and I was like, okay, but that was me sleeping in, so I'll take it. But yeah, so it's something that I believe in order to see it, you need to believe it. So if it works for you, if it works for your schedule, if it's something you can afford, honestly, I would say 5:30 is an amazing time. Any earlier, I've been getting up a little much earlier just for schedule reasons, but it does make you a little tired very fast, and you want to make sure you just have that energy throughout the day. But if you can do it and you have already this routine, that's amazing, because I think that's what how you stay true to it. It really is a routine, and the morning ritual is what you do during it. So for myself, I do get up, the hygienic things that we all do. I start mine with oil pulling, and that's gargling, I guess, and swishing your mouth with coconut oil. It's something that I practiced for years, and I love it. Along with my lemon with water. But the oil pulling is something, it extracts the toxins from the previous night, the previous day. For about 10, I do it for about 10-15 minutes. You should be doing it for 20, some people say. And I'm just like, well, I think I'm good. But for myself, you get a wider smile. You get out all those toxins. It's basically an all-natural mouthwash. That's really all it is as well. That's something I practice, and while I'm doing it, it's basically me getting ready. I get my ingredients for my tea ready and the water boiling, and that's when I have my lemon with water, and I also have it with apple cider vinegar and turmeric. It's that's also evolved throughout the years. I started with hot water with lemon in the morning, as opposed to I would just drink regular cold water, and I noticed right away a difference with my digestion. Definitely gets your stomach going. It heats up your digestive system, that fire, to awaken you. And it's great to balance out your pH within your body to start the day. And you notice it with your skin. You notice it with a feeling. So it's something I highly recommend, along with the apple cider vinegar. You look online and you automatically see tons of benefits. So it's what's right for you. No crazy portions, a little bit goes a long way. And the turmeric for anti-inflammatory, and I'm not gonna lie, I did it because it's supposed to give you a little glow, and come spring, come summer, that's what we all really want, a little bit more of that lightness, a little more of that glow. And there's no better way, I'm telling you, than to start your morning with that. Then while I'm having that, I believe that you're doing this morning ritual for yourself. You're doing it for none other than, not just for yourself, but it really does make a difference on how you go about the rest of your day, how the people around you it affects. So it's important to just start with you. And I like to read a little book This is the Book of Awakening. It's something that my mother bought me a couple of years ago, and this is actually my second round reading it. It's not like I memorized it, so I think it just gives you, it's supposed to be an everyday kind of thing. So we're on April 21st, right? Or is it the 22nd? What did I read? Regardless, it's a little passage every day for you to read, for you to ponder about, take in how you want to. It's a man's experience on life, and you know, we all learn from each other, right? So it's just a light read, very short, which I went from reading books in the morning to just a short passage because I think that was enough for me. I do spend most of my morning just sitting down drinking my tea. I also do plan. I used to do morning pages. I don't know if anybody's familiar with that, but it's also something I recommend. I did for a while. Just writing down whatever comes to your mind. It's a practice. There is a book on it as well, I believe. Whatever comes to mind, it's supposed to just flush out your mind, get rid of things. It's not too much thinking, which is great because in the morning you can't afford to think too much because that's how you just stress yourself out. And I think getting up a little earlier to prevent that stress is what makes for a more productive day. A more productive day that you enjoy, you know. Stress sucks. So I started not doing so much of that, not doing so much of journaling, but it's something I'm thinking about getting back to in the morning. Like I said, it fluctuates, it changes, it's really up to yourself. I do use a planner now. I take it with me everywhere I go, and it's great. It's what I will do to feel the way I want to feel. It's by Danielle Laporte. It's an amazing planner. I highly recommend it. When people see it, they're like, wow, this is like great. It really is. It has a calendar and it literally goes throughout your day. There's soul prompts. So like, how do you want to feel and what are you going to do to make that happen? That's really what it is. And I think that's the best way to start your day. Like a feeling, because we all wake up. We don't all wake up the same. We don't always wake up happy. We don't always wake up sad. We don't always wake up with ambition. So you kind of honor that. You honor whatever you're feeling that morning and you make it happen to your advantage, to the people around you's advantage. Because if you wake up kind of heavy, sometimes we wake up with a heavy heart or a light heart. We can be feeling a little more giving, a little more light. You kind of work around that and you plan your day realistically. I know, of course, there's always things that we have to do, whether you have a job, of course, to go to every day. You have kids that you must take care of. It really just goes about, like I said, adapting to it, working around it, working with it. Not even so much around it, working with it. So this planner has definitely helped me a lot to like the changes you want to make, to what you're grateful for. That's something I've also always done. I've always really had a gratitude book. This planner actually has a little thing with that, so I stopped it. But in a way, I still kind of have it, so we'll get to that. Yeah, so it's basically a plan, but also honoring your feelings with it. And I love that. So I think it's important if you're going to write with consciousness, with passion, if you want to do it. You can also read books. I mean, I've done that before. If anybody is an avid morning workout person, I believe in getting that in right after your morning ritual, your morning routine that in the morning that you choose to do. It's a great way to get your body going. Light stretches I like to do if I'm not going to work out right away. If not, I just kind of start getting ready. Sometimes I even clean. You know, I clean before I get ready. I know it sounds crazy. I'll go to work and I'll be like, I already cleaned my kitchen. But you just want to get going. You just want to make sure that your day starts out kind of productive, especially if it's one of those routine days. If it's a weekend for you, of course you're gonna lay back a little bit. I am notorious for just waking up early. I'll drink my tea and I just sit for a half hour more just in my bed. I chose to do my post with you guys in my room because this is where it happens. And I roll up the windows, I start my day, this is how I do it. If you find yourself needing maybe a little something more, which is something I've noticed that I want to try and do, it's a night ritual. For me, I do have a tea. I like a Eater's Digest, something that, you know, to calm my stomach after I ate, to even milk thistle. Any random tea that's good for you. To, I do try and read a little bit. I have my book somewhere, but oh well. I want to show you. And I do have a, what is this? It has a title, One Line a Day book. It's something I also got. Most of these things I get as gifts. Can you believe that? Like, ask for it. Yeah, people buy it, and it's like it's a free, great way to have an awesome morning or night. But this is One Line a Day, and basically I write down probably something I'm grateful for, something that I've learned from that day. I try to do it every night, and I'm not gonna lie, my nights are a little hard to commit to because once I'm tired, I tend to just go straight to bed. So that's you know, of course nobody's perfect and we all struggle with something, so that's my little something that I struggle with, but I try. You know, I do have my little ritual station there, you know, with my candles friends have given me, you know, incense, anything that makes it worth your while. I don't care if it's a Yankee candle that smells like cake. Hey, you know, whatever floats your boat. So, yeah, that would be my morning ritual and why I find it so exciting and so necessary. It's a practice, like I said, it's ever evolving, forever changing, and I wouldn't have it any way to keep it fun. I just bought myself like 1 million pens. I have more somewhere, but color pens to like try and make it a little prettier, and plus I was always running out and I would get so mad because I have my planner there and I didn't have a pen. So that would be it. If you have any questions, I mean, I did this post now today because I actually want to share another post with you guys soon about like morning and night detox drinks or routine drinks that are beneficial for you, especially now. I really just want to take this season to really get people motivated and get myself motivated too. I'd be lying if I said, you know, that sometimes doing these things it's not for you guys to be motivated, but for myself. It's for anybody trying to do something to better themselves, and what better way than to have other people there to help you, right? So, yeah, it's a post that I do want to share, so I thought I'd get this one done because, like I said, it is spring, and I do believe that nature is telling us to get up a little bit earlier, to get up with a little more intention. So it's a practice. It's a constant practice, and it's something that's very rewarding. So however you want to do it, it's your ritual, it's your routine. I only hope that this can help, whether it was the oil pulling, lemon with water, to a book. So any of these things you can probably find on my blog as well. I have definitely written about oil pulling and lemon with water, or any other kind of ritual as well. And you'll see that it's ever evolving. I probably did something back then that I didn't even mention now. So yeah, so that's my post for today. I hope you enjoyed it and took a little something out of it. And we'll definitely be keeping in touch on what's to come. You know, I always try and figure out something, share something a little different. And of course, don't be afraid. Please let me know any questions. Please let me know any comments. What do you want to hear? What do you want to do? Yeah. Okay. So, all right. Bye, guys. Have a good one.